Welcome back to the channel, my friends. We are back with Week 3 in the NFL. Week 2 picks weren't as good as my Week 1 picks, but it is what it is. They were still pretty accurate. We are going to move on to Week 3, and I have to make it short for Week 3 because the person who I said was going to get hurt for the Lions ended up getting hurt last week in Kfar Damas over here. We're going to break this down starting with the Green Bay Packers versus the Cleveland Browns. I'm actually going to pick the Green Bay Packers. I think they're going to win their division. I know the Lions are in their division, but I'm picking Green Bay, even though I'm a Lions fan. Tennessee versus Indianapolis. I'm going to go with the good old, what is his name, Daniel Jones, who's playing out of his mind right now. So Indianapolis over Tennessee. Bengals versus the Minnesota Vikings. I'm going to go with the Minnesota Vikings because Joe Burrow, the starting quarterback for my fantasy team, is hurt because he's on my fantasy team. New England versus Pittsburgh. God, I want Aaron Rodgers to just ball out again like he did Week 1. I'm going to pick Pittsburgh. Philadelphia versus Los Angeles. The Rams. I'm going to go with the Eagles because they're the Eagles. New York versus Tampa Bay. I believe Josh Fields is hurt. Tyrod Taylor's starting from what I'm reading. So I'm going to go with Tampa. Not because he's not a good quarterback, but just because the Jets are kind of garbage after Week 1. Washington versus Vegas. I am going to go with Washington. I don't think Vegas is very good. Turns out signing Geno Smith, maybe not the best call. Carolina versus Atlanta. That's probably going to be my garbage game of the week. I'm going to pick Atlanta. Houston versus Jacksonville. I'm going to go with Houston. I want to see Travis Hunter get more playing time because reasons. We got Denver versus the Chargers. I'm going to go with the Chargers. New Orleans versus Seattle. Another garbage game. I'm going to go with Seattle. Dallas versus Chicago. Fuck. Throwing in a lot of garbage games here at the end. I'm going to go with Dallas because I want Chicago to go 0-16. Arizona versus San Francisco. That can be a toss-up. Week 4, when I go back to talk about this video, whoever wins, I'm going to go, of course they did. I want San Francisco to win. Kansas City versus the New York Giants. Gonna go with Kansas City because, again, the Giants suck. And then on Monday, my Detroit Lions are going to get waffle stomped down the drain by the Baltimore Ravens. I don't know if you guys have noticed over the years, Detroit, the Michigan Wolverines, they just have a problem with quarterbacks that can, run at all. Not even run, just scramble. Not a good call. The short I have to make is Marcus Davenport, the player that I've been complaining for the last 2 years about even being on the roster. He got hurt Week 2. We had 1.5 defensive ends on our team at the start of the season, and now we only have 1. The half got hurt. The half that hasn't completed a full season, I think, but once in his 7 or 8 year career. Shocker. He finished 6 games in the last 2 years, and now he's hurt. The report I was reading, Davenport was in an arm brace, and when he went to get up, he couldn't even use his arm to help him get up. So I have no hope for him coming back. Even if he did, who cares? Detroit's going to get just absolutely leveled. Hopefully, Derrick Henry gets some more touches, gets some more yards, because he's my starting running back. Week 1 was great. Week 2, not so much. But those are my picks. I'm going to try to keep putting out a video on Wednesday. I have to focus on Wednesdays for this channel to put out this video. That's it. Everybody enjoy your Sunday, your Monday. My Monday is going to be sad because the Detroit Lions are probably going to lose. So that's it. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Peace.